welcome to my first ever book haul. I recently just got some new books because I did get a new job and I thought I would treat myself. I've been trying not to buy physical books. My boyfriend got me a Kindle for my birthday back in March and I've really been enjoying it, especially because I can read at night while he's sleeping. So that's been great, but there's nothing that feels as good as reading a physical book and seeing your progress and admiring the beautiful cover and the maps and all those goodies. So yes, I decided to treat myself and I've got a few books to show you. I have got them from Amazon, from the book grocer, and also from Dimmicks. So please enjoy. I'm gonna start with my least anticipated read from these books. It is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have wanted to read this for ages because I've been watching TikToks about it and I watched a vlog and she was crying because it was so good. She was so invested in it, which made me want to read it. My friend, I did start reading it, but I didn't really like it. I wasn't vibing. But my friend told me she's just started reading it and that it does get better. So I'm holding my hope out. I'm gonna keep going. I just probably won't get to it until I've read all the other books. I have got two sort of world building writing kind of books. I have been creating my own world since I was 15 years old. I'm now 25. I don't spend a lot of time on it these days because life, you know. So I have been wanting this book for a while. It's called Worldbuilding for Writers. Again, I just moved my light out of the way because it was reflecting really bad off the covers. So as I was saying, I've been world building for 10 years and I've wanted this book for a while. It has a really pretty cover on it. It's called Worldbuilding for Writers. I don't know, it just gave me Game of Thrones vibes with this going on, but I'm really hoping to get some great tips from this. I need some inspo for sure. And I also got another book which is called Outlining Your Novel. This one I haven't really wanted for a long time. It was kind of just a random on the spot thing. But I'm keen for this because I really need to start writing because I want to be an author. So I've got to read and I've got to write as well. So if you do have any recommendations for world building books, cartography books, conlanging books, or just general novel books, especially for writing fantasy, please leave your recommendations below because I am struggling to find them. So now I'm going to show you the Tolkien books I got. I got all of these from the book grocer. The first one I've wanted for ages. It is the Pictures by J.R.R. Tolkien. So it's got a lot of his art in it. On my bookshelf, I also have art by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I love these books. This is so beautiful. I haven't even opened it yet. It's just too pretty, okay? The next two books that I got are beautiful hardcover editions. This is The Fellowship of the Ring. The color vibes are it's exactly how I imagine Middle-earth. I love the artwork on these. I love that they have beautiful maps inside. And the actual book is really pretty in red. Very beautiful. I have the Two Towers, but I did not have The Fellowship of the Ring. And I did not have The Return of the King either. So now I have the full set. I just need to get The Hobbit. But I do collect these editions of Tolkien books and I just love them. And also keep in mind, if you're gonna purchase from the book grocer, sometimes they have these on the bottom of the books because they're marking that they're the last ones or something like that. I didn't know that the first time I purchased from there and I was quite annoyed. But I'm okay with that now because it's a great deal. It's a great deal. So yes. The last section of books I have to show you today are all sort of Greek mythology retellings or something to do with Greek mythology. So the first one I got is Galatea. This is such a quick read, but it's got a lot of life lessons within. It's kind of like a fable and My boyfriend and I were discussing it after I read it, just about some lessons that you can really learn from it. So I definitely do recommend this. It's a short read, really good and really valuable. The next book I have is Elektra. I loved Ariadne. I could not put it down. It was freaking amazing. So I am so excited to read this. I also love the covers. The covers that she has on her books are just so beautiful. It makes me want to live in ancient Greece. Like, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Another Greek book I have is the Penelopiad. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's about Penelope and Odysseus, and I'm keen to read this one. It looks like a short read, so that is going to be great. But yeah, keen to read it. And the last Greek sort of book that I've got is A Touch of Darkness. I'm really keen to read this. I don't have much to say about it. It's just I've seen it everywhere. I know it's kind of spicy. So yeah, keen to give this one a go. Not really sure what to expect from it. So yeah, cool. I have 2 books left. The first one is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know too much about this series, but once I finish reading the Throne of Glass series, I would like to read this, or Crescent City maybe, because that one seems more like adult. I'm not sure yet, but my boyfriend did give me A Court of Silver Flames for Christmas last year. He thought it was the first one in the series, or he saw me looking at it or something. So now I actually have the first one, so when I want to read it I can. And then the last book I have is Gild. I've also seen this book everywhere. I did not realize that it was spicy until I opened up a page and realized it was kinky as hell. So that's okay, that's okay. We're gonna read this. I'm keen, super keen. It's got a beautiful cover. My favorite YouTubers have been raving about it, so yeah, I am very excited. Okay, I lied. I still have a couple of other books. This one I've wanted for ages, since I saw it all over TikTok, and I could not find it in any bookstore in Australia. Then like 2 months ago I went to Dymocks in Brisbane, and it's a really cool Dymocks. It was everywhere, literally plastered all through the whole shop. Could not get it where I live, but it is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. The cover is so beautiful. I honestly don't even know what this is really about, but because the hype's been so big, I'm just like, yes, give it to me, give it to me. I think it might have vampires in it, which is not really my thing, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Everyone's raving about it. It's a pretty big read, bigger than what I'm used to, but I am excited to read this one. And I'm definitely in the fantasy mode right now after finishing Crown of Midnight, so just yes. The next read I have, I've actually started reading. It is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I've always wanted to read one of her books, and this one just has a beautiful cover. It even has like a map. Where is it? Like, what? I love maps. I'm just a sucker for maps, okay? This is just the perfect book for me to read right now because of the fantasy vibes. The world building in this is amazing. I'm only up to chapter 5, I think, but last night I was dreaming about it and I just want to keep reading it. I love it. I love it. Those are all the books I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know below which book you are going to be purchasing next. See ya!